Hello there.
Instead of busier things.
Good evening. Hello. Yeah, looks pretty. You should get it. All right, we're back on the UK account. All right, I can't tell if my mic's too quiet or what. Had a little bit of some technical difficulties with all my equipment earlier. I meant to start the stream earlier. So let me see if I can adjust this some, because I think it's too quiet. What does it count? Game sound like compared to? Hold on. Let me just try it. Let's see what the sound is like compared to the game here. I guess that's about right. I don't know. Everything just seems quiet. Or maybe my memes were just loud. Anyways. Alright, so what we've got going on is UK account. We're at Bathurst. We got about 8 minutes 40 seconds before the next race starts. I haven't set a qualifying time on this yet. I haven't even done this race at all this week. But we'll we'll see what we can do here. I still feel like I need to turn that up some. Let me fix that. That's not what I wanted to do. There's what I'm looking for. All right, let's try that. Hopefully that's better. Turned it up a couple decibels. Anyways, I need to get some practice before this race starts. And I need to get my chat over here. Where'd my chat go? There it is. Getting the right screen here. Yeah, so sorry for the kind of clustered start here. I just want to make sure all my equipment and hardware works. As I was having some issues, I even had to roll my PC back to a different system restore point just because I was having some computer issues. My mic's still coming through? Yeah, okay, we're good. It's just weird. It's not showing up on my audio mixer. So we're in the Supra. It seems to be a strong car since the update. Physics and balance of power. I'm still getting used to the handling. A lot of people are really thrown off by the physics change that just happened in the 1.49 update. The cars feel a little looser, especially Group 3, which this is Group 3. Actually, both races this week are Group 3, which is weird. It's not normal. But yeah, it's really one of these, like, some people love it, some people hate it, this update and the changes. I don't, like, hate it by any means, but it's just, it seems like the learning curve is started over a little bit. Like, I don't feel like the car feels as planted, so I'm not as confident. Yeah, like that. What the hell? Yeah, see, there's a lot of things like slipping and that I feel like I could have grabbed earlier with my force feedback, and a lot of people said that the force feedback seemed to improve for a lot of people. I played around with my settings a little bit, looked at one suggested settings for the 1.49 update. It has made a difference. Well, what was that? But it still feels loose.
That's what she said.
So yeah, let's just see if we can get used to this here. First race might not be pretty. No promises. But happy Friday, everybody. See, this might get ugly. It's like learning to drive all over again. It's like I got a completely different wheel setup. Yeah, there's certain points where it feels like the force feedback just gives out, like the car is on ice or something. That's what's really bizarre with the feeling of the car and the wheel setup. Yeah, man, that's just feels like miles off the pace. I need like a 202 or something. Well, we got less than a minute before this race starts, though, so we'll see how we fare in the first race. See how many people are still up in the European region. It's got to be... Is it like 2 o'clock in the morning or something over there? It is Friday, though. God, I almost lost it there. If I wouldn't have touched and skimmed the wall there, I would have spun out. All right, here we go. Great. Wheel's disconnecting too. Gonna have to mess with that again, I guess. We just did that in the last stream. Might try the Porsche. I hear that this is a really hard track to keep MR cars under control, though, so we'll see. Come on now. Don't do this to me now. Right when the race is about to start. Oh, we do have to make a pit stop. Okay, I'm glad I saw that. Yeah, I haven't done this race at all this week. I am late to the game. try some brake balance. I'll probably start behind the corner. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, that was my own dumbass mistake. I braked way too late there. Come on, car, grab it. Oh, God. Why didn't it just torque out there? We're so far behind now. Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. It's gonna take a while to get used to this. Dude's name is no assists here. Maybe not a bad idea to pit. Try to minimize that lap loss time. Oh Lord, this is a long enough stop. I started turning way too early there. Man, that's exactly where I spun out last lap. Dude trying to give me a high five with the flag. Yeah, I might give it a different car a try here. I've heard the MR cars make it hard to control this on this track, but I just feel like I'm having the same problem with the Supra anyway, so might as well drive something I feel more confident in. I'm very familiar with the Supra. It's a car I've used lots, but Porsche just is easier to drive. The McLaren or something. See, I was being super cautious that time, and I'm probably going to get a penalty for that. I just didn't want to lose the rear end there again at that same corner. I haven't really gained any time. Probably the cleanest I've taken that sector. Downhill. About 2 seconds up, almost. Just late on the brakes there. So a few people went into the pits there. I was 32 seconds behind. But after these people come out of the pits, now I'm 24 seconds behind, so that's still not really a good sign. But 2 spin outs will do that, I suppose. Corner, man. 3 times. 3 times this freaking race has gotten me. Let's get the brake bias back on even. Might have something to do with that. I don't feel like I was losing the rear end of the car coming around that corner so much. Alright, 5 laps to go. Alright, so either I'm just placebo affecting myself there, or that did feel like it was more easy to control with the brake bias not set to favor the rear. I'm gonna have to mess with my wheel after this race. Just disconnected again mid-race. It's frustrating. Having all sorts of technical difficulties here today. Computer problems, wheel problems, controlling the car problems.
Another one.
Let's do a 5-point turn here.
Stop it!
Well, this is entertaining, I'm sure. At least, hopefully it's funny. Man, we really gotta try a different car. I don't know if it's just all the things combined. Is it just the car? Is it the physics? Is it the track? Is it my wheel? Is it my new settings? I'm getting lapped. Golly, man. Might have to get a, if it's the track, which, I mean, Bathurst has never really been one of my strongest tracks, but I have to go do some trial mountain. It's a very unforgiving track for these new settings, I think. A lot of elevation changes, weight shifting with the car. Trial Mountain actually has a similar section, the back 2/3 of the track. This is nuts, man. Thank God I got lapped. This is the final lap. I just didn't want to quit for the hit to the driver rank, and also I need the practice to get used to these settings, feels of the car and all that. Almost lost it again. Boy. Yeah, I'm gonna, as soon as this race is over, I'm gonna flip over to the Porsche, try to get a couple laps in with that, see how that feels. Oh yeah, I'm gonna mess with my wheel settings too. Shit. Not settings, but my disconnect issue that I'm having. I'm gonna do that as soon as I cross the line here. Ooh. That was rough. All right. Boy, howdy. That was something. About 4 minutes for the next race. I don't know if that's really a lot of time to get some practice in. Hopefully we don't have any more disconnect issues. I mean, so far, honestly, the Porsche does feel better. But the true test will be the downhill section. Yeah, man, Group 3 cars just feel so much looser. I think that's how Rory explained it. Super GT did a stream the other day, and he was struggling hard. I mean, I know it's not just me. Everyone else is, not everyone, a lot of people are having issues. A lot of people are calling for roll it back. I'm not going that far. I mean, I'll get used to it. It's just kind of frustrating when I've got thousands of hours in this game and I'm struggling to even keep the car under control. Something I've driven hundreds of hours. I mean, that didn't even feel like a really great lap by any means, but I think it's still faster than the qualifying time I set on my other account when I was practicing earlier in the week. Just trying to get a little bit of a feel for the physics changes. All right, let's get this other race started here, and hopefully we'll have a better performance than we did on the first one. Camera looks dark.
Another one.
Turned up the brightness a touch there. Hey Zamora, thanks for popping in again. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm not doing too great. My first race was pretty rough. I'm still trying to get the this new physics under control here. I did the first race in the Supra and spun out 5 or 6 times. I did a little bit of practicing earlier in the week, trying to get a feel for these new physics, but I'm struggling with it. But yeah, thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Alright, we're gonna have to come around this corner again. We're nearly in last. Oh, excuse me. Aw. I didn't think that little bump would take him out. I wasn't trying to take anybody out by any means. Oh yeah, it's quite the learning curve, man. You got that G29, didn't you? Just keep practicing, you'll get there. I was kind of in the same boat when I got my first wheel. I was like, oh man, did I just waste a bunch of money here? Once you get it under control, it's way more satisfying, and you'll never go back to controller. It probably doesn't help though that honestly, it's really hard to drive on wheel right now. Good God, man. Ugh. Yeah, it just takes a lot of practice. It becomes muscle memory. It becomes second nature. I'll go ahead and pit and try to minimize my time like we did in the first race. Didn't really benefit us in any way, shape, or form because we just continued spinning out. But if we have less mistakes throughout the rest of the race, hopefully this will help. I mean, like it isn't responding to you as well as you would wish, or... Jesus, man, they just put you into the control with a full spin, and I'll get a pit lane limit. That's cool. This is a hell of a race, man. Ah, that's so rough. You might just need to calibrate some of your settings. You might need to adjust your wheel rotation. It takes a lot of playing around with to get used to. I mean, I've messed with my settings several times, trying to get it just right. Oof. God, it's like driving on ice. Cool, another second and a half penalty. What the hell, man? Let's make it 5. Solid 5. Seems good. Yeah, I don't feel confident at all with these new settings or physics. That corner all sorts of wrong. I might be giving up here on Bathurst. Might have to just go give Trial Mountain a shot. When is the next Trial Mountain? Probably right now. Maybe in 10 minutes. I'm really tempted to quit. Just six more laps to go. It's really bad on the driver rank, but I'm not too concerned with that on the UK account. I'm just gonna bounce out. We'll see where the next race starts. I should have did that immediately, because if it starts at 9:40, I've got a long ways to go. Okay, it starts in 10 minutes. Alright, so this is Group 3, racing hard tires, 4 laps. Let's go put in some... Let's just queue up and practice up here. Yeah, Bathurst was just whipping my ass. I don't think I was going to put in one good race there all night. I don't even know what would be a good time for this track right now. I think I might just try to change settings again. I watched a video on Z28 Gaming's. He posted a video about settings for the update. He's really fast. Maybe I'll pull that up real quick. I think I'm going to try that. I feel like my camera's really stuttering right now, too. Yeah, it's not bad. Alright, bear with me here a second. I'm gonna mute the mic here real quick while I'm watching this video. Alright, so I just went with Z28 settings on my wheel, changed it up, set up another setup. I still have my setup 2 if I need to go back to that if I really absolutely hate this. But I want to give a couple different wheel settings a shot here just to see if I can make everything feel a little bit better. So I've messed with settings before per Z28's recommendation, and he hasn't really steered me wrong before. Man, that feels really weak though, dude. We'll see. So far, I don't like it. Yeah, that didn't feel very good at all. Feels like there's like a dead zone in the wheel. No thanks. Let's go back. Good God, man. This is actually my first setup. I just changed my settings back to pre 1.49 physics update, but I just changed my brake force. The problem with this race is that it's only 4 laps, no pit, so I would need a pretty decent qualifying time probably to put any competitive racing in, at least for podiums. God, I didn't even get a time to try to... Jesus, I can't even talk anymore. I didn't even get time to put a lap in. The wheels just wanting to yank over to the side here. Let me go back to 2. Man, this is kind of frustrating. I mean, I commend the Polyphony Digital for wanting to improve the game, but this is a massive, massive difference in how the game feels. It's just frustrating that I don't feel like I'm driving like I know I can. It's a hard mental thing there. 150s. What people are putting in here. All these A-rank drivers. All right, let's see how we do. Just got to get that confidence back up with these new settings or new physics. I keep saying settings; they're physics. All right, we're fighting from the back. Honestly, unintentionally, and just didn't set a time. Wasted that whole practice session looking at Fanatec settings. Oh god. Thought I was going to be right on the corner there. It kind of was. Just coming out of the corner. It just doesn't feel right at all, man. There's no reason I should have lost the car there. What in the hell am I driving on? Oil? Where's the grip? And another thing that's frustrating is that when I'm in the practice session, then I actually get into the race, the car feels different, like significantly different. I shouldn't be drifting around these corners, man. What the hell? Golly, I can see why, like, Super GT rage quit the other night. Not really rage quit, but he just gave up. He was just defeated. I'm starting to be right there. I don't want to be like a negative Nancy about the game or anything, but my god, I can't even come around a corner. I'm super nervous to get on the accelerator around corners now. I'm not coming out of corners confidently at all. It's a lot more stuttering in the car, too, it feels like, coming down the straights. Why? Why? The car should not react that way. I feel incredibly slow. At least now I know it's not just Bathurst. It's absolutely just the major overhaul in the physics of the game. Hey, Noodle, thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome to a frustrating day of racing. I am struggling hard here with these physics. See, I can't even come around a corner at 60 miles an hour without losing the rear end of the car, man. That's just what the hell's going on with this game? Man, I might call it a short stream here and just go offline and just put in 2 hours of running around Nordschleife or something to get used to the handling of the cars now, because I am really struggling. What the? I'm just it's like it's like I can't control the car at all. Good God, this is rough, man. I'm so used to driving without traction control, though. I mean, I might have to go up on my traction control just to get used to things. I mean, it's a solid idea, actually. But, man. Let's jump into another Bathurst, because might as well turn my TC on. Start with 1. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm not... I've talked about this on my stream before. Especially pre... Oh, excuse me. Especially pre 1.49. Gran Turismo was very drivable without traction control, at least for me, in Group 3, Group 4 cars, things like that. I would turn it on every once in a while for like Super Formula and Group 1. But I know it's like a real world thing. Like when you get into actual real race cars, it's common practice for them to use traction control. But at least pre 1.49 in Gran Turismo, once you got used to driving without traction control and throttle control and things like that, or having throttle control yourself, traction control would slow you down. But yeah, in real life, absolutely, that's a very common thing. Yeah, that'll be a thing for sure. Like just switching to different cars because of the different feeling the cars have with these major physics changes. Yeah, and they said that I think of the update they did a lot with tire temperatures and um physics even just with the tires themselves. So that makes sense that it takes a little bit of time to get the tires up to temperature now. I really need to hook up got the app. What is it? Sim something. Um so you can get a phone app to tie in and you can kind of see what your tire temperatures are at. I have it on my phone. I need to get my little mount here and set it like right here or something so I can see that. Something to keep an eye on instead of the tire temps. Yeah, that's another thing I thought about too, was just messing around with brake balance. I did it in the first race when I was on the Supra. I was messing with it a little bit, but it felt like it was throwing the car off even more. So then I went back to just leaving it at zeros. Let me just leave it at 0 for now, and we'll play around with it if we need to. Yeah, man, it's been a frustrating stream. These physics are throwing me for a loop. It's like a whole different game. Gotta learn how to drive all over again. +1 on the brake balance. Oh, that was bad. Oh, so was that. Oh, God. Car felt real slippery there. It's an ugly first lap. Yeah. We'll give it a shot. We'll go +1. See what happens. Should have dove off into the pits there. Pick a side, man. I didn't feel like he was going to ghost, so I just had to slam on the brakes. Yeah, so far. Second lap at least. Survived for the most part. Traction control probably is helping, so that was a good suggestion. Thanks, Jarvis. I didn't even think about it because I'm just so used to driving without it. But I mean, that's what I learned on, was some using traction control, so it's like, since I am learning the game all over again, it feels like it's something I probably should turn on. It's terrible. Come on. I barely grazed the wall. Butchering this sector. That corner right there has been my bane all night. You just lose the rear end of the car so bad there if you don't brake perfectly. I think I'll pit here on this lap. Try to minimize some of this loss of time. Yeah, that corner's been treating me real bad. Cool job. Thanks, man.
Daddy, chill.
Oh, man. Dude just booted me right off the track. Oh, I forgot you gotta brake a lot earlier there. I'm on tilt. Frustrated. Ugh. Yeah. Man. I'm going to just have to, like, oh wait. What? Oh, I know where I got the penalty. Okay. Yeah, I came in all wrong. I was just still kind of frustrated from that guy kind of brushing me off the side there. Wasn't even paying attention in the pit. I really just need to be, I just need to go off stream and get used to driving again, considering how different everything is. I hadn't put in a stream all week though, so I really wanted to pop in and get at least one in. And this was really my only opportunity before the end of the week. And I was going to probably stream for a few hours, but I might do one more race and call it a night and just do some practicing off stream. I'm really glad I went with my European account. I'm not terribly upset with losing driver rank on this account. It's really just for a funsies count. I'm bouncing out. Alright. Alright, I think I'm... Oh, shit, man. I really hate to just end the stream. I really wanted to stream, and I appreciate that everybody's in here, but I don't know. I'll practice on stream, I guess, if anybody's into that. We can chat, we can hang out. God, I'm damn near a C on this account now. I'm just gonna try to put in some practice laps here. Anybody's welcome to hang out and chat, but I don't know that I'll do any more racing tonight unless I really start feeling confident. I'm just gonna put in some qualifying times on this Bathurst track. So yeah, thanks to everybody that's been on and chatting. Sorry, it's a pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Negative stream, I guess. I'm trying to be mindful of that. I'm not trying to be like a woe is me and I hate the world, but this is frustrating. See, I just don't get that. I'm gonna try something on the straight. Yeah, I put a poll out on my YouTube channel earlier today and was like, what should I do tonight? Should I stick to my main account and butcher my A rank, or should I work on my secondary American account and try to grind some driver rank, which wouldn't have happened, or jump on this European account and do some European races, because I haven't done any Euro racing lobbies in a while. So I'm really glad I'm not on my main account. I'd be down in a B for sure. I think I need to lower my brake force a little bit. Let's try that. I think that was the one thing, at least with the load cell pedal, that helped a lot for me. So if anyone else is struggling with slipperiness into braking zones, I lowered my brake force with one recommendation of somebody I saw for settings for 1.49, and it feels like that was the biggest improvement in how the car feels. You're up late, man. What time is it in UK right now? 3? 4? It's gotta be like close to 4, isn't it? Ah, keep flipping that corner. Yeah, I think I turned mine from whatever it is, normal to weak today as well. Yeah, 3:14. That's early. It is Friday though, right? Why not? Hell yeah. I had a beer. I actually need to go get a beer. I'm about out. Three 14 a.m. Yeah, I'm not one to want to get hammered every night, but I do enjoy. I am by all means probably considered a heavy drinker, but just because I, what the hell happened to the wheel there? That felt real weird. I drink more than what a doctor would recommend, 3 or 4 times a week, 3 or 4 beers. Should only be drinking 1 to 2 days a week. But what do they know? Doctors. Pfft. Tell me how to live my life. Yeah. Hell, I should be putting in 204s, 203s. I can do it like that. Man, the car just... You hit the curbs, too, and that just completely throws the car off whack. That's late break there. Nice. Golly, man. Unforgiving track for these new settings, to say the least. Is it not London? That's where all the Parliament and all that is, right? Okay. I thought it was a trick question. I was like, it's London, right? Gotta be London. Freaking hairpins seem so scary now with the physics. Nice on the BMW. Well done. Yeah, man, that's a very rapid time. Probably brake later there. Felt bad. This whole lap feels bad. I feel like I almost took that corner better. I completely misshifted there. Kind of zoned out for a second. Wash lap anyways. Yeah. It still feels alright to me, the 911. That was always my go-to car as well, which is kind of why I'm using it now, just trying to get a feel for things. I feel like I probably should give other cars a shot, though. I'm gonna go back to the Supra real quick. Try that with some traction control. Try the Supra, the Vision. Genesis is still beefy, I think, right? Oh yeah, absolutely, man. For sure. I got a few different accounts. This is just my European account that I'm on today. I think my main account is in the description of the video. felt real slippery.
That's what she said.
Man. Very different cars. And we're all making friends. That's what it's all about.
Nice.
Nice. Thanks. I turned in late there. It just throws me all offline there. 133, 134. Okay. Well, I'm not there. way off base. Thanks for stopping by, Jarvis. Take care, man. Get some sleep. It's late. Yeah, man, it's been the struggle. I'm on the struggle bus hard with these new physics. Um, I probably should call it a night too, honestly. I'm not really doing any racing, but I appreciate everybody just hanging out. Yeah, Jarvis, it was good to see you. Thanks for popping in again. Take care, and hopefully we'll see each other later. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it as well. I'm not really doing any more racing. I'm just honestly trying to just put in some time with behind the wheel and get used to these physics, but I'm sure that's not the best quality entertainment for everybody. But had some people making friends. That's super cool. But yeah, New Doll, thanks for popping in as always. I appreciate you, and it was good seeing you. Keep putting in those quick times. But yeah, anybody that's watching now, I appreciate it. Anybody that's watching in the future, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream, and I'll do some practice off stream to hopefully get to terms better with all these new physics and grips of the car. So yeah, a little bit of a frustrating stream, and apologies for that. I know it wasn't the best quality entertainment, but yeah, tune in next time. Hell, at this point, I don't know if I'll probably do another stream until next week, and I'll try to get in some just random times here and there to get some practice in. But take care, everybody. Be safe. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you then.